Oh, well, here we go. All right, guys, we should be live. I started talking before the thing even went live. Okay. But yeah, guys, we should be live. My name is Nikki Witherspoon. I want to welcome you to our Monday night live team hangout. We represent an awesome company with an awesome product. It is DS Domination. Our team, we have these live meetings every single Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel, of course, is what I normally say. All right, so our team, Team Neos and Boss Squad, NEO stands for no excuses, only solutions. Guys, that's because that's how we operate our business, okay? DS Domination, of course, is the platform that we use, but at the end of the day, it's all about you. So if you're not doing what you need to do, can't really blame anybody, you know? So, give you a little bit about myself. My name, once again, Nikki Witherspoon. They call me the FBA Ninja. FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. I've actually been in the company since December 2013. I am so mad at myself, guys, because I actually got the information November 2013. And I waited an entire month to get started. Like, look, I slap myself. I always tell people to slap themselves. We could have been started an entire month sooner. This awesome opportunity an entire 30 days sooner. But, you know, you live, you learn. And I will say that my husband and I have pretty much ran so fast that we caught up. So even if we had started a month early, we caught up with ourselves, okay? My husband and I, we actually worked overseas. I'm not going to get too detailed with him because if you see that little samurai down there, that's actually him. So I'll let him rant about himself and what got him on here. But I actually found the business through a friend of mine in high school posting on her Facebook page. And she had a few of these little PayPal shots, and there was money coming into her PayPal account. And guys, I was like, now wait a minute. I've been using PayPal for quite some time, and I have yet to have money come into my account. Now, I've spent money left and right, but I've never been able to have money come into my account. So by seeing her with these posts of, you know, you got $100 deposited, you got $99 deposited, you had $200 deposited, I'm like, wait a minute. What is this? Where do I sign up? What do I need to do? Because I need the reverse effect on my PayPal so I don't have to keep spending money and not getting anything in. Guys, saw the video, a 7-minute video I think it was, and was hooked, okay? Overseas, was working in Baghdad, Iraq at the time, and I mean my job entailed me actually ordering a lot of stuff online to support our employees. And so I knew the powerful effect that Amazon has because I spent quite a bit of money. Not my money, the company's money, but I spent quite a bit of money out there, guys. So I knew that it was an awesome opportunity. So by people telling me that I could actually sell Amazon stuff on eBay and make a profit, yeah, no brainer. Are you kidding me? So yeah, jumped on it, ran full speed, hit power seller in 4 months, graduated to Amazon, and guys, as you can tell, I've been deemed the FBA ninja. So I mean, Amazon's been kind of good to us, right? So we have an awesome panel of people on here. I think somebody's not muted. So I'm going to actually mute folks just to make sure that you guys can hear me. Okay, cool beans. So we have an awesome panel of people that are ready to share some of their stories with you guys. Guys, we're not going to tell you anything about, you know, specific dollar amounts, what you're going to make, you know, all of that stuff, because you know what? At the end of the day, I can't tell you, neither can anyone on this panel, what you are going to make within this company. Why, you may ask? Because we don't know what you're going to do with it. You know, DS Domination is pretty much all about you, what you put into your business, and your results reflect as such, okay? So you'll never have somebody come and tell you, hey, guess what? You're going to make, you know, $1,000 by tomorrow. No, nobody's going to tell you that. Now, if you do, hey, more power to you, but we're not going to tell you that because we don't know that you're going to actually do what you need to do, go through the training, start the process to actually, you know, earn that type of money, okay? So everybody earns money from, you know, zero all the way up to hero, okay? There's people doing crazy things. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. I want to go over to Bruce. Bruce is an awesome guy, personal friend of ours. Hey, Bruce, come out, unmute yourself. Give us a little bit about yourself, what you know, why you joined, when you joined. What's your favorite piece of DS domination, and is there anything coming up in the future that you're super excited about?
What's happening? We were going to play with some. We do crazy stuff on here. We have a little fun. So if you see weird pictures and dog ears and all kinds of crazy stuff on our faces in a little while, you'll know we get goofy once in a while. Anyway, but I've been around the e-commerce world. Actually, a relatively what I would consider a short period of time since February, the end of February of 2014. And I, very similar to Nikki, I saw a friend of mine that kept talking about doing things like making money while she slept and all kinds of things like this, and I was like, I wasn't doing that. And in fact, I was working when I saw this. Even though I was and still am self-employed in a conventional business, I certainly wasn't making money while I was sleeping. I was not sleeping, and I was making money, but I was working some seriously long hours, pretty much 7 days a week, and just working to build a business, and that's what it took in the conventional sense. Now, am I going to tell you that you can start here and 2 days later you're gonna somebody's gonna back up the truck to your door and dump money in your yard? No, I'm not going to tell you that. They're not going to do that with your PayPal account either. But you can make money while you're sleeping. So from the perspective of doing a comparison between what we do on eBay and Amazon, it's especially Amazon. I mean, what's coming up in the future? Q4, quarter four. Christmas, it gets wild and crazy online. People buy anything and everything, and in fact, I just had somebody send me a message via email and said, "What do you distribute?" Wow, what an open question that was. And so my answer was, we can literally distribute anything that you can find in any store, any website, anywhere. Okay. For money, and we can literally have our PayPal accounts filled. A little bit farther back in my background, I came from the corporate world, so I spent 25 years in the insurance industry as an executive, and what I found by doing that, it was a great way to make a living. But again, all I did was work, and I worked for somebody else, and when they were tired of me or tired of their own company, they went bankrupt. All they did was send me a letter in the mail and said, "You're no longer here anymore." And so what I'm going to tell you to do or recommend, I can't tell you to do anything. What I'm going to recommend for you is that if you are a corporate executive and you think you have the world by the tail, and you're in a situation where you're making a lot of money. I was making 6 figures times 3.5. And one day they sent me a letter in the mail and said, "You no longer have an income here." And so that was really hard to replace. But I would recommend, even if you have the world by the tail and you're an executive, take a real hard close look at building a supplemental income on the side, like a plan B, so that God forbid anything were to happen to your career, or worse yet, your health, for example, and you can't work there anymore, that you have something to fall back on. Because I can tell you that that one letter turned our lives upside down, and it was wild and crazy for a few years. And I'm going to turn my phone down because I have a feeling that Nikki's probably on Periscope Live, and I just heard my phone squawk like Nikki is online. Look at her smile. She's online on on Periscope. Anyway, but what I'd say is, build a plan B for yourself. Build a safety net, so that when that time comes, that you don't have to go from the penthouse to being a pauper. And and this is a great place to do that. You can build it, somewhat automated, especially on Amazon. Have a lot of fun doing it. We cut up. We have a great time. And you can even find that your little home-based business can outgrow your income from your corporate world, and you can replace your corporate income and come home and spend time with your family that you spent with somebody else at your office. So I work in shorts, t-shirt, and flip-flops. If you can do that at your office, more power to you. Back in my corporate world, couldn't do that. I had to wear a suit and tie every day. Believe it or not, I wore one over this past weekend, but different situations because I wanted to be there, okay, not because I had to. And so if you have to do something for a paycheck, that paycheck, if they're signing the bottom of it, they can take it away. Do something for yourself, for your family, and that's true security. So with that, back to you, Nikki.
I like that you ended with that. You know, don't be so reliant upon someone else signing your paycheck. You know, at the end of the day, guys, it's much better for you and your family for you to sign your own paycheck. You know, you
Amen.
don't have to wait for anybody, you know, to decide whether or not you're worthy of, you know, whatever it is that you make at that particular company. One of my favorite things about working from home is that we don't have to ask permission. We don't have to ask permission to, you know, take a day off, to sleep in late, to go somewhere, to do anything. As long as I have my phone, as long as I have my computer, we're good.
Hey, you got to ask me.
I don't have to ask you anything. Look, you know, no peanut gallery talking over there, Nicole. I'm going to mute you out. I'm going to mute you. That's Parrish over there trying to get into it. But yeah, guys, that's one of the great things about owning your own business and working from home is, you know, hey, if you've got elderly parents or grandparents, or if you've got small children, you're not restricted, you know, or tied down by an office, by someone else, by another person who may not have the same requirements at home that you do. You know, so that's one of my absolute favorite, guys. And like Bruce was saying, we actually did find our little thing. So you see, like my little crown that I got working on right now. So hey, we can have a little fun here, spice it up. You know, like you said, one of the great things about working from home, guys, is we can do crazy stuff. You know, it's okay. I can sit here with, you know, hey, I'm not, no shame in my game. I can show you, I got a glass of wine sitting right here. Okay, I couldn't do that in my corporate office. Okay, I can do that at home. I'm literally on a hangout in my socks. Okay, you gotta love that. All right, let's go over to Kelly because Kelly has a really great story. Let me take this crown off because I'm gonna make myself laugh. Kelly has a really great story. She's actually from the Houston area, where we're at as well. You know, we've watched Kelly grow from pro on up. You know, she does crazy, crazy things out there. And Kelly's also a huge couponer. So yeah. All right, so Kelly, come on out and tell us what you got.
Hey, Nikki. I'm Bush today. I was in pajamas till about 2 o'clock today because I was packing boxes to send to Amazon. So who says who can work in their pajamas? But you know, that's what I did today. I worked my pajamas until I had to go to the UPS store. But yeah, I've been with DSD since April of 2014. I was with another company. I had seen DSD being advertised, but I was like, I need to focus on this one company. But I wasn't making any money because we had to recruit. You know, they were pushing recruit. I had not recruited one person in DSD domination, but I still make money. So it's nice because I'm not having to focus on going recruit. I can go and use the product, use the sell on eBay, you sell it on Amazon, and I can make money. I don't have to go, you know, bang on my brother's door. Hey, come join this company with me. Or go bang on my brother's door. Hey, I need you to come join this company. It's none of that. It's all right there. You don't have to recruit. You can if you want, and there's people doing really, really good with it, but if recruiting's not your thing, you can just sit there and sell eBay night and day and still make good money with it. You know, and I have worked full-time as a nurse. I have 4 kids. I have a husband, so that's like a 5th kid. And I volunteer a lot with my church, so I'm a very busy person, but you know, I also know that I'm not saving with my job. I'm not really saving much for retirement. So this is me and my husband's retirement plan. You know, if something happens to one of our jobs, I have this going on. So you got to work what you figure out what works for you.
No, you hit it right on the nose with that. You know, a lot of times people are working and they're not able to save anything for retirement. You know, I remember we were talking not too long ago. I don't remember who. I think it was another relative about pensions and how a lot of jobs don't even offer pensions anymore, and you know how a lot of people who are finally being able to retire now, they may have pensions from their jobs, but you know a lot of the newer workforce just won't have access to that. You know, so you're going to be responsible for saving up for your future for when you can't work anymore. You know, and I mean, guys, if you can save money while you make money, you know, that you can't really beat that, you know. So even if you do have a job, a full-time job, so Kelly has a job, and Bruce has a halo on right now. But you know, oh goodness, okay, yeah. So Kelly has a job. She's got 4 kids, a 5th with the husband. I know what you're talking about on that aspect. You know, but you're a busy woman, but you still have time to do DSD, guys. There's no time frame on when to start and finish your DSD business. It's online. If you're up in the middle of the night, like a lot of times we'll go watch a movie or something in our house, and I'll have the laptop right there, and I can list while we're watching a movie. You know, I mean, it's so easy for you to maneuver your DS domination business because it's online, guys. You're not having to go to a desk. You're not having to go to an office or to a hospital if you work at a hospital, you know, or any of that stuff. You know, it works around you. You know, so there's no time limit. No one's going to be beating on your door, you know, or blowing up your phone telling you, Kelly, list. No, it's up to you. You list when you have the time. And what you're going to realize is once you start making that money, you're going to find more and more time, you know, because I've heard so many people say, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to list. I don't have time to do this. You don't have time to make money? Really? You don't? Okay. Let you make a few cha-chings, and I guarantee you that will change. All right, guys? It will change in a minute, okay? Seeing is believing, you know? But, guys, hey, at any given time, that anything that someone says on this panel strikes you, feel free to press the join button below the video. If you want to interact with us on Facebook or YouTube or any of these different social media, we're a very social team. We've got all of our buttons directly under the join buttons as well. Okay, so feel free. We're always posting our team results. We have team contests. We're very, very interactive with our members because we want to make sure that people are having fun, you know, with our online business because we have a ball. Okay. All right. So there is another awesome woman on this panel, Nicole. If you can come on out, give us a little bit about yourself, when you joined DSD, what made you join DSD, you know, what are you loving about it right now, and what are you looking forward to?
Hi, well, let's see, I've joined DSD, and hi, Nikki, thank you for inviting me. I joined DSD in January of 2014, and as the story goes, I really didn't do anything with it when I first started. I actually started getting serious a little bit later. But I started off with just learning how to list on eBay, and I transitioned to some of the other products that we offer over time. But once I started getting serious and I started getting the cha-chings, like Nikki said, you will find the time. You will find the time. You will. And so I found the time. I made the time to list. It was in between everything from taking my children to therapy and sitting in the car and looking up stuff to in between putting the kids down or putting laundry on. You just make time to get the listing done. You make the time for what's important. And so once I started making time for DSD, everything changed. Everything changed. I started making enough money to be able to cover our deductible, which I normally struggle with at the beginning of each year. And to back up just a little bit, I started working from home actually back in 2008 because I have 2 special needs children. And so I had to find a solution working from home. Because my son, I have to be able to drop everything at a drop of a hat to be able to go take care of him at school or to pick him up from school. So I've been working from home for quite some time, but I needed a solution that didn't require me to be sitting at my desk or next to a phone all day, every day. And so DSD has been that for us. But this year was our first year that we've done two firsts. We actually were able to cover our full deductible at the beginning of the year because we have a lot of medical expenses, and to be able to pay that off at the beginning of the year and not have to have any more out-of-pocket medical expenses has been awesome. And then it was DSD that made that possible. My listing and being consistent about listing and being focused about my listing is what did that. And then the second thing we did this year for the first time ever is we went on a family vacation. My youngest son is 8 years old, and we've never been on vacation ever since they were born. They've never, ever, ever been on vacation because it is a challenge to take a child with special needs on vacation, trust me. And so we went on vacation. We actually just did the Texas tour, though. We went to a family retreat north of Houston, and then we went to Galveston and then San Antonio and up through Austin and back to our Dallas-Fort Worth area. So it was totally awesome, and we were gone for probably about 11 days maybe or something like that. And it was because of the money that I was able to make with DSD that we were able to do that. But what I'm looking forward to is I work with my team on a regular basis, and right now we are prepping for Christmas. And we are hardcore prepping for Christmas. Now, we've got some other holidays in between there, but right now we're focused on what do we need to do between now, August, September, and October to be ready for the activity that's going to occur in this business for the Christmas shopping. And there's things that are going on before Christmas, and so we're working on those too, but that's our main focus. So I love DSD. I'm glad that I joined, and it has just been a huge blessing to me. And because of DSD, I've been able to bless some of my closest friends as well.
Wow. That's why I like having you on here, because you have that story where if somebody comes to you with an excuse, you can just be like, wait a minute. Wait. No, I don't want to hear that story. I don't want to hear that excuse. I've got problems of my own. I've got issues of my own. I've got circumstances and hurdles that I have in my path to, just financial freedom and time freedom. Because guys, one thing that I always like to talk about is financial freedom is one thing. Financial freedom is one thing, and that can be gauged differently by different people because we all have different financial requirements, for us to live by. Who cares about that? Okay, you can make money 10 million different ways. What you can't do is get your time back. And that's one of the great things that I love about DSD is because it gives you your time back. My husband and I were overseas. We had no time. We would come home maybe 30 days, like every 4 to 6 months, maybe, okay? And in that time, we had to squeeze in, hanging out with each other, our daughter, my parents, his family, his brothers and sisters, our nieces, nephews, cousins. Guys, friends, you don't get that back. You don't get that time back. What DSD does is it allows you to work a business that has been proven to be financially satisfying. That'd be a new word. It's financially satisfying in a multitude of ways, depending on what your requirements are in that particular ballpark, okay? But guys, your time, we have our time back. We can go on trips. We can, like Nicole did, she could take a Texas tour, okay? You could do all of these things that we couldn't dream about before. One of the great things that we can do now is wake up in the morning and be like, hey, you know what? Let's drive to Dallas. Let's drive to Waco. Let's go to Louisiana. Where before, that took planning. You had to plan that and, months in advance. You had to do all this stuff. We don't have to do that now. Guys, that's something that until you get to that point where you don't have to ask permission to use your own time, I can't express to you how gratifying that is, okay? That time, all right? So if anything, above anything else, DSD gives you your time back, your time freedom. Money can be, had millions of different ways, but your time is one of the hardest things to get back, okay? So one thing I just noticed is that pretty much everybody on this panel is in Texas at the present time. How cool is that? Everybody's in Texas. And I've got my
I'm in
one
New
phone.
York. I figured out how to
No,
beat the
no,
time
no,
thing.
no, 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 Yankee. You are actually here in Texas. Okay, it's not your turn. It's not your turn. All right, guys. So today we actually have for the first time on our Neos Boss Squad Hangout, we've got Ron Williams. How about that? How about that? Come on out. Show us what you got. Tell us what you got. Come on, just give it to us.
Good afternoon, Nikki. Oh my God, listen to Bruce. Hey guys, this is an awesome opportunity. But first of all and foremost, I want to thank the panel, Bruce, Kylie, and Nicole, and Parrish, and of course the ninja here, the pro here, the one that makes all this stuff happen. Nicole Witherspoon, she is definitely a trailblazer with this opportunity. And, you know, Parrish and Nikki, they are definitely servant leaders here. It is ironic that everybody on the panel is from the Dallas, Texas area. I just moved here about 4 months ago, and I'm like, Parrish, it's hard to give up that, you know, that Yankee, you know, the old Yankee heritage there, but that's okay. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I agree with everybody on this panel, Bruce, Nicole, you know, it's just an opportunity that's once in a lifetime. And what's happening is, and like Nikki said, you're just buying back your time. I worked on a job, you know, I've been in the sales industry for the last 30-something years. I've sold a lot of things, anything from home improvement all the way down to pest control. And one thing I learned about the American people, it seems that you have to, you know, you got to lie to them, you got to scam them, you have to bamboozle them to take advantage of a good opportunity. And what's unique about, you know, DS Domination, which is a drop shipping opportunity, is that this device, what we all have, which is a cell phone, we're paying a bill for that. We pay the bill. We have no complaints about that. And we're very consumer-minded people. And this is an opportunity for you to actually, you know, become, you know, go from the consumer to the, you know, to being a supplier as well. And I'm not sure what's happening right now, but, you know, you can do that in a very short period of time. And I took $19, and here's the thing, $19, and I never invested any other money into this opportunity. And I started this opportunity back in March of 2013. The unique thing about DS Domination is this: you don't have to go out and convince and sell anything. You can make and become independently wealthy on a $19 opportunity by taking products, pictures, and price. And throughout my career, I made a lot of money by showing somebody a picture and a price, and they will respond to that. They will come into the store and spend their money. Okay, they needed a salesperson at that time to convince them to do what they already needed to do. Well, here's the thing. With DS Domination, eBay, Amazon, and the internet, e-commerce, okay, people can see pictures and prices all day. So they're operating and buying products and services all day, 24 hours, 7 days a week, whether or not you're in the game, a supplier or a consumer, it really doesn't matter. All we're saying is that this is an opportunity for you to get on the other side of money, buy your time back. I mean, me, my wife, my son, my daughter, we're doing this business together. The more we learn, the more we earn, and then we have the professionals like you see on this panel that is serious about helping other people, you know, get out of that rat race, trading time for money. It don't work. You know, you have so many people going to work every single day, and these are good people. I mean, these people don't know any different. They're working 30, 40 years of their life, you know, on these jobs that's dead-end jobs. They're working with people that they don't like. They're working for money to pay their bills, and we're sitting back. I just came from the pool, and Nikki and I, you know, we communicate through, you know, texting, and we're busy creating products for Christmas time, you know, and we just have a ball, man. It's just a different world. It's a new day. So, you know, it's not that hard. I mean, you don't have to figure it out. You got $19. I mean, $19 can change your life. Just make a decision on whether or not, you know, you deserve to be home with your wife, your children, and hang out with like-minded people. Hang out with people that you choose to hang out with instead of, trade your time for money. You always have that fear of losing your job. You always have that fear of not paying your bills. But when you're in a creative state of mind where you're around people that help you create, I mean, Nikki, Bruce, Nicole, and they know how to help people. They have a genuine interest, Parrish, they have a genuine interest in helping people. So anytime I need something other than, what I already know how to do, putting a panel together, I don't know how to do that. But I know how to, go to Nikki or Parrish or Bruce or Nicole, and I can actually help ask them anything I want to ask them with no threat of being competitive or them not having any hidden agendas to sabotage me or make me feel bad. I'm not going out there asking anybody for anything. I'm creating what I want. I don't have the fear of waking up, not having a job, not being able to pay my bills. It's very simple. You already have everything you need. You have the internet, you have a cell phone. This is a proven system that you can tap into that will allow you to make any kind of income that your heart desires, and you can do it at your pace. You don't have to worry about being pressured. You don't have to worry about making any quotas, going to any hotel meetings, making any kind of auto ship or anything like that. You don't have to do any of that. You can be you. And the more time you spend with the people that you love, the more you're going to get in return, because that's why we go to work anyway, is to have more time with the people that we love. But here's the thing. You're spending 40 hours away from the people you love, and I don't know about you, when I was working, I could outspend whatever income I was making. Here, I know that eventually I'm going to get paid in whatever you love to do, whatever your niche is. Whatever your niche is. If your niche is clothing, music, whatever it is, art, you can find that niche and just thrive in it. Stay right there in that niche. Okay, I love to talk. So my niche is, I love to learn. I can't be talking to you if I'm not intelligent about what I'm talking about. So I have to constantly, look for CDs and audio books and so on and so forth to educate myself on different topics. And I can get paid for just copying and pasting those things from eBay and Amazon. So, guys, don't try to figure this out because you'll never figure it out. It's a 1995 opportunity that will allow you and your family to have financial freedom and buy your time back. So thank you. I really, really appreciate the panel. Thank you so much, guys. I love each and every one of you. And I'll see you guys at the top and not from the top.
There you go. There you go. I mean, all right. So I mean, you hit it on the nose. You hit on the nose, guys. Yeah, to start this opportunity, guys, it's 1995. I mean, I can think of 20 things off the top of my head that we spend way more than that on that we don't even need, or things that don't give back to us. That 1995 is going to continuously give back to you and your family over and over and over and over again, guys. So it's basically a $20 decision, to get started in this company. All right. I want to push over to Senor Samurai over here with his little chair rocking back and forth. All right. This is my husband, Parrish Witherspoon. All right. So, I enjoy having him come out on these Hangouts, guys, because for so long he would sit in the background and just make faces at me while I would be on a Hangout. And it's just too bad that he's in the other room right now and I can't just make faces and googly eyes and, all kind of crazy stuff at him like he used to do to me. All right. But, hey, Parrish, hey, you know what to do. Come on and spill it.
What you want me to do? I don't know what to do. I'm in another time zone. I figured out how to get my time back.
30 feet that direction.
Okay, well, first of all, good evening, everybody, and also our illustrious panel. Man, did you guys you guys get some value out of what they were saying. I mean, incredible stuff. How do you top something like that? Well, you don't. You just see if you can add to it. So what I'm going to say is, for those of you who don't know, I do not come from an e-commerce background. I do not come from a home business background. Okay, unlike many of you that are not in this great company, DS Domination, that are looking at it for the very first time. I was like you. I believe that we made our money by leaving our home and going to a brick and mortar building or going to a different country in a dangerous war zone where people shoot at you and drop bombs and rockets at you because they don't want you there, to make money. You know, I didn't make money from my home. Okay, even when I was on leave, I didn't get vacation time. Are you kidding? When I went home on leave, I didn't get paid because I wasn't working. Okay, not like Nikki. She had it made. She was in an air-conditioned office. Got paid when she came home. Ate good food. Lived in a hardened structure. All that good stuff. You know, I mean,
You
wow,
don't
she just had it made.
not at all.
Hey, Parrish, this is what Nikki did before she started in this business.
I know it. I know it. So it took some paradigm shifting for me. You know, I had to shift some paradigms in order to in order to wrap my mind around this, and I thought it was going to be hard to do, but when I realized it, it was too easy. But what made it tough was because there's so much value and so much potential. Who gives you value and potential where you can earn? I'm not going to say six figures because that's small numbers. You could earn seven figures with this company, easy. Easy, easy, easy. You can make seven figures with this company, easy. And it only costs $19.95 to start. Okay, so now we're going to shift some paradigms here, people, okay? $19.95 to get started, okay? To make $1 million. Who does that? Is that even possible? I didn't think it was possible because I come from that brick and mortar mentality. I come from I got to leave that house. I got to leave my house to make money mentality, like probably a lot of you. And that's not a bad way of thinking. That's not a bad start. However, it is just that. It is a start. Okay? So don't allow that to keep you from progressing. Okay? Don't allow that to keep you from progressing. So like I said, I come from a security background, and you know, my job function was to basically protect people. You know, and I protected some pretty high-profile people. I mean, from presidents to I think he's telling me the dog stinks. He's giving me the stink eye. I don't care. I don't even like that dog. But anyway, I'll take that. I'll boot that dog over the fence. Bruce, come get this dog. But anyway, I protected, you know, some big name people from presidents, vice presidents, Department of State personnel, and government officials and congresspersons and so on and so forth. The list just goes on. Celebrities, and that was my job. My job was to protect them in these high threat areas, to be a shield for them in case something happened. I mean, if somebody was throwing a cake, it was my job to catch it. You know, if somebody was shooting bullets, guess what? It was my job to catch those bullets. And obviously, you can't catch a bullet with your hands, but we wore body armor, and it was our job to stand in front and stand up tall to eliminate those threats. Okay, so with that, you know, I came from a really far right side when it comes to jobs, and to come to a home-based business like the opportunity that we have here. I mean, this is awesome. This is great. I really had to figure out whether or not it was something that I could advance to. And it takes some advancing. It takes some advancing in mindset and mentality to believe that you can go from going to work in another location to make your money, or to come home and make your money. And DSD is exactly that opportunity. It's I don't want to say it's too good to be true, because it's not too good to be true. It's just too good. Okay, it's too good for you to pass up. It really is. It's changed everybody's lives on this panel. I'm sure you've heard them say that. You've heard their stories. But it's really changed ours in a tremendous way, because we were in harm's way literally every day for let's see, 9 to 10 months out of a year, if not more. Between 9 and 10 months out of the year, we were in harm's way, and this is a span of a decade. So, I mean, literally in harm's way. And with me being in security, I was just out there, looking for trouble and ready to deal with it if it came my way. And now I can actually come home, spend time with my family, spend time with my wife. We worked overseas, but we barely saw each other. It's kind of crazy, I mean, we were right up the street from each other, and there were times we couldn't even go visit each other and say hi. So that was kind of hard. I would have rather her been home and me not be able to see her or talk to her than her to be right up the street or right across the street. That was a pits, So we got that time back talking to our daughter through video chat like this, family members, talking to them, video chat, as opposed to being in their face now. Now I can actually talk to people and say, wow, you know what? Okay, now I'm ready to go, and when I leave, I don't hit a button to leave. I can just say, hey, all right, we're leaving now. Come on, woman, let's go. So I can actually be physical, be in the here and now. So this is great. This is awesome, and I'm having a ball because I joke around a lot and I laugh and play because I didn't get to do that for a long time. I've been in law enforcement and had to be serious and had to take the serious side of things for over. I'm not gonna give you guys my age, but for quite some time. And now I can actually just really be me and just have fun and laugh and joke and enrich people's lives and make them smile, which is more gratifying than saving somebody's life and not getting any gratitude for it. So people actually give you responses when you make them smile. So I enjoy doing that, and this company has enabled me to be myself and just be happy and go lucky, and also have the freedom to travel and do what we want. So I hope I added to that, because there's no way I was going to do it any more justice than the panel already pushed out. All I could do was add to it, and I hope that's what I did.
Well, yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, the panel today has been just crazy. I mean, we've gotten some awesome stories from, having six-figure plus job and getting canned out of nowhere. You've got a nurse with 4 kids, 5 of you include the husband, working full time. You've got a stay-at-home mom that was able to meet, 2 goals you mentioned that you were able to meet this year, just from your DS domination business alone. You've got Ron over there who's just doing some crazy things, and showing these different opportunities to people and
enriching lives.
Exactly, and just touching people's lives left and right. You've got Parrish coming from an overseas background, a security background, to now just killing stuff left and right online. Myself as well. I'm an accountant by trade. That's what I went to school for. That's what I've always done. Never worked a traditional job as far as behind a cash register or anything like that. So I had no clue with any of that. Guys, panel, let me know. Did any of you ever sell online prior to joining DSM? Just nod your head, or shake it. So I'm big time no. So none of us have any e-commerce experience. We learned all of this from DS Domination. Guys, let me give you a little bit of background as far as the company is concerned, because the worst thing you can do is join anything without doing your research, all right? So DSD started around mid-2013. The company started picking up momentum, I mean rapidly. Why? Because it works, okay? Because it works. You don't have to recruit. As a matter of fact, the majority of our members do not recruit. Being an affiliate is not mandatory. One of my other favorite aspects of the company is that what you make is yours. What you make is yours. It's not one of these companies where you're going to go sell a couple of products and have to share your profit with not only yourself, but your sponsor, your sponsor sponsor, your sponsor sponsor sponsor, and so on and so forth. Guys, if you make the money, guess where it's going? It's going in your own pocket, okay? You're not building anybody else's pocket. That you cannot beat, all right? It's up to you. That's why we always say what you make is totally up to you, all right? So, you know, the company grew from people actually finding that that $20 investment in their future was totally worth it, okay? Totally worth it. Guys, we've got trainings. We've got live corporate trainings once a week. They're every Wednesday, okay? And they go through pretty much all of our products, all right? So you can, if you're selling on eBay, we've got corporate training for that. If you're selling on Amazon, we've got corporate training for that. And as a matter of fact, you won't see our face, but you'll hear us yakking in the background because Parrish and I are always on the Amazon trainings, okay?
That's
so
right.
guys, you have access to the corporate leadership in a way that most companies, you never will even interact with these people. You know, most companies that you join, you'll see the pictures, oh yeah, so-and-so CEO, so-and-so president. You know, you may see them at an event here and there. Guys, our ownership is on the webinars pretty much once a week, you know. If you're interested in recruiting, of course, that's always an option as well, all right? We first joined, we weren't thinking of joining this business to make thousands and thousands recruiting. We're not recruiters by trade. We like to work the actual business itself, okay? And by working the business itself, people that you know, people that you associate with are going to just gravitate towards you, especially when you start to, you know, show these crazy results. People are going to come ask you, what are you doing? You know, I just saw you post this picture. You came from Walmart and you had like 45 bags. What are you doing? You know, are those bags full of toilet paper? And you could be like, nope, it's full of money. Okay. You know, so there's just so many different aspects of that. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, I want to make sure that, you know, recruiting is not mandatory. If you are a recruiter, hey, it's still the perfect opportunity for you because, I mean, how many lives can you change by showing them a $20 investment in themselves? Okay. So let me give you a little bit as far as what the products that we offer. Our first entry level is Pro, of course, $19.95. All right, if anybody wants to join, press the button below. All right, so Pro is going to actually start your drop shipping process, your drop shipping career. Okay, you can literally sign up today.
Your drop shipping empire.
Your drop shipping empire, yeah. You can literally sign up today, get your eBay account up and running, and start listing today. Okay, we've had people make sales within 2 hours all the way up till, you know, however long. I got my first sale in 48 hours. My sister got her first sale in 30 days. My mom got her first sale in 2 weeks. I think Parrish on his account, I think it came in like a week or something like that. But guys, it varies based on, like I said, the level of activity that you have. But guys, you could literally start making sales tonight, okay? So that's Pro. Pro is you using Amazon to sell on eBay. The next step above that is Elite. Elite just goes leaps and bounds beyond Pro. Okay, Elite, you will open yourself up to additional suppliers, international shipping, selling on another platform. Okay, cashback, all kind of crazy stuff. One step past Elite is Unleashed. Unleashed, same deal. You get crazy more, you know, supplier accessibility. You get even more in-depth training as far as selling on your additional eBay type platform. Okay, it's actually Google. I mean, guys, you get even more cashback and stuff like that. All right. Once you get past Unleashed, let's just take it to a whole nother hemisphere. Okay. Your next one is Monopoly. Monopoly has you drop shipping, okay, on Amazon. Amazon is bigger than its next 5 competitors alone. Okay, alone. Combine them all together and they still don't match up to Amazon. I mean, hello, are you kidding me? That's just crazy traffic. Like, I can't even say anything on that, okay? I can't. Okay, so basically what you can do is you can use your fundamentals that you learn on eBay, on dropshipping on eBay, use those same fundamentals, use those same suppliers, of course not Amazon because you'll be selling on Amazon. Use those same suppliers to sell on Amazon. Crazy amounts of traffic, crazy amount of sales. Literally, guys, there have been people that have joined Monopoly the same day, started making sales the same day. Okay, this is just nuts. It's the internet. It's the internet. You're not having to go to the courthouse and file for a company and get a license and do all this stuff. Guys, you can do that online and start selling immediately. Okay, immediately. The next step after Monopoly, as if Monopoly wasn't nuts enough, is Genesis. Genesis is where I actually got the whole FBA Ninja name. Guys, Genesis came out at our very first corporate event in Vegas. It was I think it was June 2014. Yeah. This program has changed so many lives. There are comparable programs out there on the internet already going for like $5,000. Don't do that to yourself. Okay? Don't do that to yourself. You're going to get so much more information. All of the training in DS Domination has recently had this huge, just reconditioning, all right? All right, wax on, wax off, okay? Took out any weird training, put some awesome training back in there, and it's constantly being updated, all right? Constantly being updated. So in Genesis, they're going to actually show you how to use Amazon's Fulfillment by Amazon service. You can go find inventory. We'll train you on how to get inventory from China, directly from China. You can brand it yourself. We're going to show you how to get things, at a store that you can sell for a profit. I mean, the opportunity there is just, it's endless. It's absolutely endless. Yes, we've got products all over our floor right now. We like to call it shopping for profit. Guys, we take people out shopping on live shopping trips. Just with our phones, we can find crazy amounts of money, all right? So that's Genesis, all right? Let me take you one step further, okay, as if that wasn't enough. We have a new package called IDP, which is an Instant Dominator package. In this particular package, what they do is they combine Pro, Elite, another product called Supremacy, and your affiliate. All of those products for one reduced amount is what you get. Now, let me tell you, it goes a little bit further than that. Okay, a little bit further than that. Supremacy. I didn't even go into Supremacy. Supremacy is a program, or whatever. It's a product that will actually take your eBay sales and start to communicate with your buyers. So, say for instance, if you sold a scale and you listed some like diet pills or some workout equipment or whatever that the same category as that scale, you can use your Supremacy settings to send messages to those customers and say, hey, I just saw you buy that scale. Would you be in the market for perhaps, a treadmill or this little bouncy ball thing? I don't know what they're called, that you do your little push-up thingies on, or your sit-ups or whatever. You could tell I'm a real, exercise fanatic here. I don't know. It's a big ball. I don't know. Okay. Weights, whatever. Okay. You can send messages to your previous buyers and say, hey, look, you bought this. Would you be interested in this, this, and this for, hey, 5-10% discount? It's just going to get you more sales. Guys, at this point in time, pretty much all of us have purchased something online, and you get those email traffics back and forth. Like if you buy something from Amazon, they're going to send you like 45 emails. Guys, you can jump in on that. They do that for a reason. Why? Because it works. Duh. All right? So, yeah, you'll have access to that. All right? On top of that, probably let me get closer so you can see how serious.
You mean there's more?
Yes! Okay? Let me tell you how serious I am. Like I got to come and just talk to you right here, okay? In this awesome company, they have given us a listing builder. Let me tell you how I feel about this particular listing builder. I used to list on eBay manually, and I considered myself pretty quick. This listing builder is ridiculous. All you have to do is put a URL in there, and it will build your entire listing for you. Pictures, title, everything. Okay? But it goes even a step further than that. Guys, it lists to eBay. Okay? It lists it for you. Okay? I am grabbing my laptop. Do you feel how serious I am? This is crazy. It's crazy. Okay? It will actually list to eBay for you. You don't even have to open your eBay account.
Babe.
Hello?
Babe, you need to take one of them Minion Tic Tacs because we can We can smell your breath all the way through the screen.
Hey,
You're too close.
I'll deal with you later, okay? I'll deal with you later. But guys, you can't beat stuff like that, all right? And let me, look, as if the listing builder was, enough. Let me take it one step further, okay, guys? If you have the Instant Dominator package, the IDP package, they will auto-fulfill your orders for you, okay? So basically, DS Domination has pretty much taken you out of your own business, okay?
They've automated you. They turned you into a robot.
Yeah, they've taken all the work out of your business, okay? So basically what that means is once you copy and paste the URL that you want to list, you'll put it in your back office. It'll create the listing. It'll post to eBay without you having to go to eBay, okay? When your buyer comes along and makes that purchase of your item on eBay, guess what? Your back office will then go into your account, fulfill the order for you, get it sent to your customer, and what do you do the entire time while this is all going along in the background? You sit back like this.
And you go on vacations. You go to the beach. You go to the casino if you're Mickey.
Exactly. You do whatever you want. Guys, DS Domination is changing the e-commerce just world. Period. Okay? And guess what? We're at the very beginning stages of this. It's just going to get better and better and better. This whole DSD2, which is basically the next generation of DS Domination, is what it's doing for us is it's constantly evolving. As our user base comes across anything that they want to have improved, guess what? It's real time. We can go in there and readjust the video. We can go in there and make adjustments to the products. I mean, guys, this is just unprecedented. I have not seen another company like this. And yeah, I'm starting to get a little warm over here, so I'm gonna tone back a little bit, okay? Because I mean, you can see I just get excited about this because it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. All right.
See, that's why I go into another room.
All right.
Well, Nikki, I was going to add to what you were saying. You were talking about the listing builder, and so the one thing that you do. Which you find your listing, it'll automatically list it for you, it will ship it to the customer, and you sit back and collect the profits. That's what you meant, just collect the profits. That's the most amazing part of it. Because it makes your life a whole lot easier. So if you had excuses before, because time is, that's the one thing we're all trying to find, is time to do this business. And I would have to squeeze time out of everything to be able to do this business. Now it has collapsed time for me, giving me the opportunity to list twice the amount and make twice the amount of profits. Yeah. That is worth it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's my time machine. That's the time machine I was telling you guys about. So exactly. You guys thought I was kidding, but that's it. I got more time now.
Absolutely, guys. And guess what? Your listing builder is actually included in Pro. It's included in Pro. It comes free. I would gladly pay Crazy Bunny just for that listing builder. I mean, just by itself. And it comes
included in Pro?
Yes, it's free. I mean,
really?
It's included in Pro. The builder is. The auto-fulfill is not, but the builder is.
The listing builder, yes.
It's included in Pro.
That listing builder is in Pro. If you want auto-fulfillment, you need the IDP package, okay? You need the IDP package. But your listing builder, come on, guys. It's in Pro. All right.
If Mama named him Clay, I'm going to call him Clay.
All right, guys. So, all right. Look, y'all got me worked up. All right, because I get that. I look forward to these Monday night hangouts, guys. Really, because I mean, I can't really talk. I mean, I can't talk. I can't really say all of this stuff to existing DS Domination members because they already know. Okay, so I just get excited to share this with people who have not yet clicked that button. All right, so at this point in time, if you've not yet clicked that button, let me get. What are you waiting on? I like seriously. What are you waiting on? I mean, I don't know what else to tell you past, hey, don't go to McDonald's tomorrow. Forget about that pizza. Watch a movie on your regular TV instead of going to the movies.
Don't buy any Minions.
Don't buy any Minions.
No, buy Minions. Yeah.
I can tell you many different things for you to bypass and join up. You don't regret it. Okay. There's just so much information out there for you guys. We have an awesome team of people. We've got our training. We've got our webinars. We've got an awesome Facebook group. You know, we are part of Team Neo's Boss Squad. So you've got our Facebook mastermind group. We have external websites for our team training as well, which gives you even more information, guys. We've got our corporate hangouts every week. We've got corporate Facebook groups. So if you need additional information, I mean, guys, it's there for you. We have people all over the world in the company that are doing just fine. Go ahead, Kelly.
Don't forget, we got training in Spanish too. Everything's and there's a Spanish webinar just training that's all in Spanish.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm absolutely
Bueno.
I mean, you actually, there it is. We've got every video in the back office is in English and Spanish. We also have, the back office is also set up for the UK, so if you're over in Europe, it's geared, the videos are geared towards you, everything. The listing builder works in the UK as well. Guys, it's just constant information.
And working on closed captions.
Yes, closed caption. I mean, there's so much stuff coming into, I mean, just for our members. Our company actually listens. They listen. How many companies listen that quickly? Okay, they listen. All right, guys. As you can see, our entire panel is super stoked about this business. We're excited about how it's changed our lives, how it's changed our families' lives. Guys, this business has changed the lives of family members that haven't even been born yet. Okay, that's how crazy it is. We are reaching out to future family members who aren't even a glimmer in somebody's eye yet, all right? That's how far we're reaching out in advance right here, guys, all right? This is what you have at your fingertips. This is what you have, all right? So, everybody, if you have anything closing to, share with these awesome viewers, I need to catch my breath. So, I mean, y'all ran me through it today.
No.
I'm going to use your credit card to sign up again.
We got enough sign-ups. Thank you.
All right. Hey, Bruce, Kelly, Nicole, Ron, you guys have anything?
How would we follow that?
Do a question.
Hey, just click the link and make it happen. I mean, it's $20, guys. I mean, where else you gonna? I guarantee when I started my conventional business, I didn't start it with $20, and I didn't sit on my backside while I was working it either. So I promise.
You have an enormous team that you have access to, and so that's better. You have the corporate Facebook groups, and then you have the Team Neo's Facebook groups. So you have all the support that you need to be able to be profitable. Plus, you've got the listing builder, which once you learn it and you go through it, it's going to cut your listing time in half, which means you have more time to make more profits. So I'm just saying.
Even more time. Even more time. Kelly, you got any closing words?
Well, I just can't wait because me and my husband are going on vacation in 2 weeks. We're going on a cruise. So I like that. Well, I'm going to be out there cruising around on the ocean. I'm still going to be making money with my business.
There you go.
I mean, we're doing that with my job. I get my vacation time, but this is, I'm still going to be cashing in with my home business.
There you go. You hit it right on the nose. Come on, Ron. I know you got something good cooking over there.
Well, I just want to say that I really appreciate my business partners here on this panel. I love each and every one of you guys. I mean, passion that you have to help people. It's just so refreshing to find people like yourselves. But more importantly, it's not about us, ladies and gentlemen. You can start this thing so part-time. I mean, part-time. And by the way, Nikki and Parrish, they do a great job in the Genesis trade. Look at that. Oh, wow, that's interesting. But, profits is very interesting, because, again, there's a lot of money being made on the Internet, a lot of money. And here's the thing, wages will make you a living, but profits will make you a fortune. So we want to make sure you understand profits over wages, trading time for money opposed to, clicking your phone and playing with your phone and your computer and making money. every single day, 24 hours a day. And again, like I said, you can't find a better opportunity. I've looked long and hard, and there's a lot of money. And it's not always about the money, but there's a lot of people that's buying their freedom back with drop shipping, and we're dominating the internet with drop shipping. So thanks again, guys, and profits over wages. Pow, pow, pow.
I'd like to close with this. You know, there's everybody on this planet. We're ordinary people. You know, we're ordinary people, just like any of you that are out there watching now. What makes us different? What makes us different is the fact that we've taken this opportunity and put it into action. That's the difference. So if you have any doubts about whether or not you can do it, just remember, we were just like you. All we did was put it into action. So put it into action. Click the button below, and we'll see you on the inside.
All right, guys. Well, hey, you know, I'm going to go ahead and put my little graduation hat because I think we graduated on this thing. Okay? So, I mean, guys, we like to have fun with everybody. I hope you enjoyed this hangout as much as we did. And, you know, hey, we will see you guys back same time next week. Okay, let me take these glasses off.
I actually like the glasses with them on.
All right, guys. We will actually see you same time next week. We hope that you joined with us today. Feel free to send this video out to anybody else that you think may be interested, guys. We would love to have you part of our team. Say, yeah, I see you back there behind Nicole. All right, guys, so we had a good time. I hope you learned some stuff. You can see that we're super excited about this business, about this company. And, hey, we will see you next week. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Before I do that, all right, Bruce, if you have your Facebook open, because I don't have mine open. We actually had a contest that ended on July 15th, and duh, we're supposed to announce our winners today. All right, let me see. Bruce, if you have your Facebook open, if you go to the admin thing, can you tell us the names? Can you say unprepared because I got all excited about this hangout?
Don't you put on that graduation cap anymore.
Okay. I'm gonna put my pirate hat on. All right, so
there you go. You're a pirate because you didn't remember, so you're a pirate.
All right, guys. So what basically happened is we have contests within our group. Okay, let me put my queen back on. All right, so we have contests within our Facebook group. All right, our Team Neo's Boss Squad, and we had a contest that ended on December. My goodness, July 15th, and the photo contest was for people to post their very first item that they sold with DS Domination. Okay, guys, so if you're interested to see some of the items that our team members have posted, click that Facebook button below this video, and it'll take you to our page, and you'll be able to see the people's actual posts. Okay, so from toothbrushes to mixers to bedding, it's all out there. But Bruce, do you have the names up there?
I do.
All right, Bruce, come on, dish it out. Tell us who our first place winner was.
Okay, you are talking about the photo contest, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, somebody give me a drum roll.
Uh-oh. Wait, it's coming.
There we go. This is the second place winner. Is Candy Krause.
Oh.
Congratulations, Candy. And now for the grand prize winner. And this person is actually going on a cruise with Kelly.
Whoa!
The grand prize winner of the photo contest is Julie Gallardo.
Oh, cool.
Congratulations, Julie.
All right, cool. All right, can you give us those names one more time? So our second place was...
I'm glad I kept it up on the screen. Candy Krause.
Okay, and then the first place, one more time.
And first place, yeah, blah, blah, blah. The first place is Julie Gallardo.
Cool beans. All right, guys. So these folks actually won some free inventory. All right, so that's what we do in our team. Whenever you win our contest, we'll actually send you a little box full of free inventory that you can sell on eBay or Amazon. All right, so we're gonna end it at that. Okay, thank you, Bruce, for that information. And we are gonna have everybody just wave and say bye bye. We will see you guys next Monday. All right, guys. So
Spirit fingers.
spirit fingers. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.